I'm going to be ranking the top 10 power forwards in NBA 2K23 My Team. Let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite power forwards in the game, and also let me know what you guys would change about my top 10. But coming in at my number 10 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Alonzo Mourning. I think he's still a great power forward. He's 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. That wingspan going to help him a lot, especially at that power forward position. Stats wise, I mean, he's going to be a good defender, 93 block, 93 interior, with also having an 80 steal, 85 lateral quickness, and a 75 perimeter. Looking at his speed, gonna be pretty decent for your power forward. 85 speed, 85 acceleration. He's gonna be good at finishing around the rim, 85 driving dunk, 90 standing dunk. I will say the only flaw with this card is probably gonna be the 3-ball rating, only at a 74. It doesn't have the greatest jump shot. I still think it's a decent jump shot, but definitely not gonna be a one you want to have on your power forward. But overall, I think Alonzo Mourning gonna be the 10th best power forward. Talking about the 9th best power forward, that's gonna go to Diamond Dennis Rodman. Even though he's 6'7" with only, he's 6'7", which is a little bit undersized, but he has a 7'3" wingspan. And just take a look at these defensive stats: 94 interior defense, 90 perimeter, 93 lateral quickness, 90 steal with a 90 block as well. Like, amazing defender, probably the best all-around defender in the game. He's going to be a great rebounder as well for the power forward position. 98 defensive rebound, 97 offensive is just going to help him a lot, even though he's a bit undersized. He's got Hall of Fame anchor, box out beast, rebound chaser, and workhorse, and then every other defensive badge is at least on gold. Defensively, he's definitely going to be fine on the defensively, he's definitely going to be fine for the power forward. I will say offensively, he's a little bit of a liability, doesn't have the greatest jump shot, and only a 73 ball, but other than that, he is honestly going to be one of the best power forwards. If he had a higher 3-ball and a better jump shot, we can make the argument for him being a top 3 power forward in the game, but he's a little bit undersized and doesn't have the best jump shot. But coming in at the number 8 spot, once again, not going to have a good jump shot, but Ben Simmons is just amazing at everything else. 91 speed, 91 acceleration. He's got great height and great wingspan for the power forward position. Being 6'11" with a 7-foot wingspan is definitely gonna help him out a lot in game, with having a great player model as well. Defensively, gonna be super well rounded. 85 block, 87 steal. He's got an 89 perimeter defense and an 84 interior. Driving to the basket, gonna be amazing. 90 driving dunk with an 80 standing dunk. He's got Hall of Fame bully, posterizer, claim breaker, and quick first step. 4 amazing Hall of Fame badges, especially that claim breaker and quick first step to have on your power forward. He's gonna be able to blow by so many of the slower defenders, like a guy like MPJ, Carmelo Anthony, Kyle Kuzma. If you verse those guys at the power forward spot, Ben Simmons is gonna absolutely destroy them, because he's amazing at going to the basket, and he's gonna be super fast with those 2 Hall of Fame playmaking badges. Coming in at my number 7 spot is gonna go to Diamond Shawn Kemp. Once again, another really good rim runner, but he's gonna be different to Ben Simmons and Dennis Rodman. He's not gonna be the greatest defender, but he's gonna be amazing on the offensive end, having a 95 driving dunk, 95 standing dunk. Obviously going to be a great finisher and a great slasher. He's got an 83 ball with an 88 mid-range as well. And surprisingly enough, this jump shot, especially for your power forward, is going to be really nice to have. So great jump shot, great at going to the basket. Defensively, not going to be the best, but he is really athletic. 90 strength with a 97 vertical as well, and he's also got 87 speed and 87 acceleration. So I will say Shawn Kemp might be a little bit, not necessarily outdated, but he did come out almost 2 months ago. So I will say defensively not going to be up to date, but offensively still going to be absolutely amazing. Coming in, I'm in number 6 spot. I think these next couple guys you can flip whatever way you want to, but KG for me, I think is going to be the 6th best power forward. He's amazing, 6'11" with a 7'2" wingspan. He's going to be a great defender, 92 block, 95 interior defense, and realistically, guys, there is no flaw with this KG card. I mean, you might say a 73 3-ball is a little bit low, but this jump shot is actually very easy to green, and it's not going to be that slow at all. So he's got a good jump shot, he's a great defender, he's decently fast. You could maybe say a little bit slow for your power forward, but I mean, Alonzo Mourning's got 85 speed as well. Even when handling the ball, he can do decently for your power forward. 81 ball handle with an 80 speed with ball, and like I said, just going to be a great defender. Having Hall of Fame anchor, interceptor, post lockdown, and rebound chaser is going to be super nice to have on your 4. But coming in halfway into the list here, guys, at the number 5 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Josh Smith. I think he's very underrated, and not that many people are talking about this card. I do understand his jump shot is kind of slow and really isn't the best at jump shots, doesn't have a good dribble style, and doesn't have a normal leaner. But if he's 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, and just take a look at these stats, he's going to be glitch shooting, so 93 ball, 84 mid-range, with also having Hall of Fame catch and shoot and corner specialist, which is really nice. Even like silver limitless and amped is really good, and then some like 5 or 6 really good gold shooting badges. Defensively, going to be an absolute beast. 92 block, 88 steal, 90 lateral quickness with a 90 perimeter and a 91 interior defense as well. He's got great speed, 90 acceleration. He's amazing going to the basket, 80 standing dunk, 95 driving dunk. He's going to be a great rebounder. I mean, this card has literally no flaws except for maybe a little bit bad of a jump shot. If this card had a better jump shot, I would say it's a top 3 power forward, but the jump shot does let him down a little bit. Coming in at my number 4 spot is going to be Pink Diamond LeBron James. Now, obviously, he's better at the small forward spot, but I still think he's going to be an elite power forward. He's 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. The fact that he's got 94 speed and 94 acceleration is going to make him a beast at power forward and small forward. Amazing going to the basket, 95 driving dunk, 92 vertical. Obviously going to be a great 3-point shooter, 87 3 ball, 86 mid range, with actually having a pretty good jump shot this year. Usually LeBron cards early on in my team don't get that good of releases, but this one's actually got an amazing jump shot. If you guys have used his amethyst, and if you guys have used his diamond, you know, his pink diamond or his amethyst, you guys will definitely know he's got a great jump shot. Defensively going to be very well rounded, 80 block, 88 interior defense. Might be a little bit low for your power forward, but he does have a 90 steal, 90 perimeter, and a 93 lateral quickness. He's going to be great with the ball in his hands as well. 87 ball handle with a 93 speed with ball is insane to have on your power forward, just like a guy like Ben Simmons. He's going to be able to take a lot of people off the dribble at the power forward position. I would say LeBron James is just Ben Simmons, and then he can shoot threes. That's pretty much what LeBron is. Maybe a little bit shorter and maybe not as good defensively, but they're going to be very similar in some sort of ways, except LeBron's got a way higher 3 ball and a way better jump shot as well. But coming in at the number 3 spot is obviously going to be Pink Diamond James Worthy. I think I kind of showed it by accident before showing LeBron, but yeah, James Worthy, he's 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. I think him and LeBron are going to be very similar cards. I think you could argue LeBron being a little bit better at the power forward spot, but I'm going to go James Worthy at my number 3. Very well-rounded card, amazing going to the basket, and actually does have a really good jump shot because of that John Wall base, one of the best bases in the game. Coming in at the number 2 spot, now this one's a little bit interesting. I do think Tim Thomas is the best power forward in the game, but I do think he's more of a small forward, so that's why I went with Anthony Davis as my best power forward. But if I'm strictly saying, you know, who is the best power forward in the game, I would probably take Tim Thomas. But if you're building a lineup, you'd move Tim Thomas to the small forward, you go Anthony Davis at power forward, and then obviously build the lineup, you know, around those two guys. So Anthony Davis technically is the best power forward, or sorry, Tim Thomas is technically the best power forward. He's got the wingspan, he's got the height, he's got the player model, and obviously the best card in the game. But I do think if we're strictly talking about power forward, I'm going to give him the number 1 spot. I still think it's fair to give AD the number 1 spot. He's still an amazing power forward, 6'10", 7'2" wingspan, going to be super well rounded, 15 Hall of Fame badges. We all know Anthony Davis and Tim Thomas. We all know what they can do on the court. We all know what their stats and badges look like. But guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what would you guys change about my top 10, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.